Hi guys! Welcome to another vlog and of course, tinan nyo, I'm having and enjoying my cup of coffee. And bigla pag-isipan ko, libre po itong kape kung nagtatanong. Yes, libre siya kasi if you become a member dun sa hotel, free coffee. Pag hindi ka member, walang free. May member trip tayo para libre ang kape natin. Sarap pa ng beans. Diba? Parang bongga. Okay. I want to focus on investing and I want to focus on mutual funds first. I personally do love mutual funds. Marami nagsasabi na syempre mas boring to kasi parang, ay, bili ka lang din yun. But sometimes boring works a lot of, let's say, when you watch financial vlogs out there, sasabi nila, boring investment works, boring investment helps you grow, and it's an easy type of investment, and it works, di ba? Kasi parang, you just have to buy every single time, tapos you buy consistently then, and then your money will grow. Also, one thing I wanna talk about investment also, guys, is syempre, not investing early was also one of my biggest mistake. And that was really one of the mistake which I've made in my younger years. And parang every time that will kind of haunt me, even if I say na, wag mo na siyang balikan, I don't really dwell on the past, di ba? Yes. But, yun yung one of my biggest regret na parang, sana ito ginawa ko, sana yung pera ko, ito yung nilagay ko dito. Rather than buying so many things, buying so many anik-anik na mga basura, na hindi ko naman pala gusto or kailangan. You know, parang spending so much money on things that really did not matter to me because I wanted validation. I wanted to either look a certain way or look na parang, oh, I made it, yung mga ganon. Or dahil na-pressure lang ako sa ibang tao. The biggest mistake I've also made was also investing in things that I really did not understand. Na parang, sabi ng isang tao, maganda na mag-invest dito eh. Okay, oh, nalugi, di ba? Parang, ano na, wala nangyari doon. So that's why I want to create this video. And this video, I will do it step by step as well with all of the different, ipapakita ko sa inyo. By all means, guys, this is not financial advice. So you have to do your own research whenever you start investing. That's my first tip. Second tip ko is whenever you use your money for investing, dapat separate money siya from your savings, your emergency funds. Your investment funds should be investment funds lamang. Hindi siya dapat sinasama. Because do understand that number 3, investing in these things, investment products will carry risk. Some are more aggressive, higher risk, but higher rewards. Some will be lower risk, but lower than your rewards mo. So you need to understand that. In this vlog, I will make it very easy to understand on how I personally understand it and why I personally love it through the years that I've started. It took me some time, yun yung gusto ko sabihin sa'yo, it took me some time to really understand this. And naintindihan ko lang talaga siya when I started. Kasi parang, ganito pala siya. I'm a very visual and by experience learner. So, doon ko talaga siya naintindihan. And I want to try to explain it to you in the simplest form, in the form where I was able to understand it. But of course, using a lot of examples para alam nyo na ito talaga siya, para nakikita nyo. And last but not the least, before you start, if ever natatakot ka, one thing that I wanna tell you, abangan mo yun sa last portion yun ng video. Diba? Para sure ako pananood nyo yung buong video. So when we start with mutual funds, ano ba talaga ang mutual funds? Let's start with funds. Ano ba ang funds? Diba? Mutual funds, UITF or Unit Investment Trust Funds. Guys, when you think of funds, think of it this way. When you buy a fund, it buys many types of different investment vehicles or investment products. For example, diba? May 1,000 pesos ka. Pag bibili ka ng isang fund, yung 1,000 pesos mo, let's say it's a tech fund, bumibili siya ng different stocks. It can be Apple, Google, Microsoft. The list can go on and on. Parang when you invest in a type of fund, maraming type of investment under that specific fund, diba? So parang yung money mo, it buys a lot of different things, diba? In short, it diversifies, diba? Yung marami kang ini-investan rather than isa lang. How does the fund work? Yung fund, for example, nagbigay ako ng pera, tapos yung ibang tao, nagbigay rin ng pera. Yung fund manager, yung nagmamanage ng fund na yan, combine niya lahat ng pera na yan, and then, siya magtaga-invest. Diba? So, siya decide, saan ako bibili ng mga funds? Anong mga stocks pa bibilhin ko? Saan akong bonds? Saan akong bills mag-i-invest? Tayo, as consumer, ang tinitingnan lang natin is yung NAV po or the unit price. The unit price of that fund. In theory, buying a unit of that fund. So, for example, the unit of, let's say, a tech fund is 100 pesos for today. The price of that can go up or down as well, depending on the unit price. Kasi nga, para rin siyang stocks, di ba? Umaakyat, bumababa. Kasi it depends on the market in itself. So, in short, parang, baka sabihin nyo, hala, Jocks, nahilo na ako. Okay. In short, pag bumili ka ng isang type of fund, yung pera mo, kino-combine niya ng fund manager. Pag kinombine ng fund manager na yan, siya taga-invest kung saan niya gustong stock based on the fund in itself. Kung tech siya, syempre sa tech siya mag-i-invest. Kung government bonds siya, sa government bonds siya mag-i-invest. Kung Philippine companies siya, then Philippine companies siya mag-i-invest. Pero ang kagandahan dyan, yung pera mo, maraming different stocks, maraming different bonds, maraming different bills ang ini-investan. Hindi lang isa. So, if the market goes up and then nanalo yung mga stocks na yan, tumataas yung fund value mo or unit price ng fund na yan. Pero kung bumagsak, syempre babagsak rin siya. But the risk is now diversified kasi maraming different stocks. Rather than kung bibili ka lang ng isang stock, let's just say company ABC bumagsak, buong presyo, buong portfolio mo bagsak kasi isa lang stock mo. Pero kung ito naman, since funds yan, ang daming different company siya ini-investan. Kung yung isa bumagsak, yung iba tumaas, net-net, panalo ka pa rin. Or baka walang talo. Ganon yung funds. Another thing here, sa funds, syempre, for me, why I love the fund, it's because wala na ako kailang isipin. Hindi ako nagmamanage, may nagmamanage na professional. The second thing is, I just have to pay, and then I know na nakikita ko, okay, nakita ko kumakyat baba yung fund value ko. Diba? And then number 3, at least it takes out the need for me to manage and buy individual stocks kung ano yung gusto ko. Kasi it spreads out the risk. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa akin. It spreads out my risk. Hindi ako very risky na, hala, I feel na company A yung kukita dito, tapos bili ako dito. E paano kung hindi kumita yun? E di bagsak buo. Eto, at least, alam ko, bumili na siya ng company A, bumili siya company B, bumili siya company C. At least, ang dami ko ini-investan rather than isa lang. So for me, it's more peace of mind. Diba? Parang, okay, I know na, okay, ang dami kong investment. So that's how really your funds work, diba? That's why personally ako, I do like funds as well. Now, saan ka ba pwede mag-invest sa mga funds na to? There are lots of different options out there. You have GCash with your G funds. You have BPI, yun yung usually nakikita nyo. Why BPI? Because dati, yan yung payroll ko, so mas madali sa akin magbukas. This is the investment, diba? I also have a YouTube vlog here dati on how I opened that BPI investment. And then you also can buy via Dragonfy, diba? Maganda rin yung app ng Dragonfy. You also have Metrobank right now. Metrobank has it online. Kailangan mo lang magkaroon ng savings account sa Metrobank, then you can just open it as well. And there's some other things pa. Ang dami pa mga different funds that you can buy. Marami yan via your other banks. Depending on which bank, pag malalaking bank yan, usually meron yan. And lahat ngayon, digital na rin yan. You also have Call Financial. So, whatever you want. Now, wala akong kinikilingan. Wala akong sinasabi na dapat dito ka lang. Go with where you want. Go with where you think you like the app, you like the interface, try it out, walang problema. And alam mo naman sa akin, go. When you're going to start investing in funds, usually magkano ba siya? It depends. It can go as low as 50 pesos. Pag sa G funds mo, 50 pesos yan. May iba naman, 1,000 pesos. Kung mas aggressive yung fund siya, mga tech funds yan, usually 1,000 yung mga minimum nun. Think of it this way, guys. 50 pesos, di ba? Parang load mo lang yun eh. Parang linoad mo lang sa Gcash mo or pambili mo ng kape. Tapos ininvest mo lang yung pera mo. So these are the things that you can definitely do. You just have to, wire yourself and change it na parang, why not try it out, di ba? So yun yung amount that you can start with. Next, one more thing here is before you usually start investing, meron yan parang questionnaire. Diba? Yung questionnaire na to is more of getting to know as your investor profile. Kung kamusta ka as an investor, kamusta yung, do you have experience? And then it asks you questions if paano pumabagsak yung portfolio mo, ano yung naramdaman mo? Or ano rin yung para outlook mo? Gaano katagal mo gusto invest yung pera mo na to? So it will understand you as an investor. It will profile you now na are you more of a risky, diba? Or an aggressive investor? Or are you a moderate risk investor? Or ikaw yung low risk naman na investor? So, with that, ilalabas niya yung mga possible funds na pasok sa'yo or swak sa'yo, diba? So, syempre, hindi niya bibigay sa'yo yung hindi swak sa profile mo. So, get to know it, get to know yourself as well. Side note, ako, if you're younger, mas wala kang kailangan buhayin pa ng pamilya mo, you can definitely be more aggressive. Because you can take more risks. Mas matagal ka pa sa buhay. Mas matagal pa yung tani ng buhay mo, di ba? So you can be more aggressive because pwede kang kumita ulit. But when you're more mature, when you're older, you want more steady. Syempre, kasi hindi mo na kaya masyado mag-work that hard, di ba? Hindi ka na rin parang yung, sige, kayod ng kayod. Then, this is the time where you want to be more relaxed, more low risk na yung mga investment mo. Sure and steady returns naman yung gusto mo. So, that's approach tip that, you always hear outside, and which I personally believe as well. Because sabi ko, mas bata pa naman ako, why not mas aggressive yung mga funds ko? Then when I grow older, I can now switch those funds if ever I need more steady return rather than making it super aggressive as well and super risky. So yun. Guys, lagi ako tumitingin because syempre may kodigo ako dito with my laptop just to make sure na tama rin at saka guided ako with everything. So pasensya na if you feel na lagi ako tumitingin dyan. I can put it naman here sometimes. Pwede rin naman, pero syempre mahirapan ako. But aayusin natin yung whole setup ko in the future. Kasi guys, lagi ako nagsushoot whenever I'm traveling. Kasi diba, mas gusto ko yun. And syempre now, ang gagawin ko na rin is i-open ko na rin yung GCash ko. Syempre, ang GCash ko will have my own portfolio. Nandito lahat ng, let's say, funds ko. Wala akong problema. I open it for you guys. It is what it is. So, para at least mapakita ko sa inyo. Now, let's start. So, if ever, guys, GCash lang ginagamit ko dito because I think it's the easiest that I can show you right now. And ito yung readily available for me. But please do understand you can do whatever and use whatever platform you want. And almost similar naman mga siya. One thing that I wanna note lang is you have to register first on your very, very first time to use this. Madali lang naman yun to register. Number one, you have to have a fully verified GCash account. And then, when you open your GFunds account, guys, register free siya. Answer your risk profile questionnaire. And then, after that, guys, when you answer that, syempre baka sometimes it will take maybe a day for it to validate your account or paminsan automatic pwede na siya. Then you can start investing. Bongga, diba? Okay. Now, let's start. When you're going to explore the app, nandito yung investing kasi. Either you can go with the grow dito sa taas, di ba? And then nandito yung GFunds sa first button mo here. So when you click on GFunds, ito yung funds mo. Now, what I want to share here is my risk profile is aggressive. Kasi di ba, may risk profile questionnaire, yung questionnaire na sinasabi ko, aggressive yung mga yung sinagot ko mga questions. And for me, okay lang sa akin na bumaba. And then, for the long term na talaga yung mga growth na iniisip ko. And when I invest, talagang iniisip ko for the long term talaga siya. If you're going to see here, nandito yung total portfolio value. Currently, you see na may value yung portfolio ko. It's because nag-invest na ako before. And then, dito sa baba naman, ito yung mga investments that I have. Yung Atram, na Global Technology Feeder Fund. Then, I have the Global Trends Feeder Fund. And then, the BPI IMI, which is Multi-Asset Income Fund as well. So, iba-iba yan. Nandyan yung mga siya. When you want to start investing, pag nakita mo tong screen mo to, you just have to click on Invest. That's the first button that you're going to click. Now, when it comes to investing, ito yung mga different funds na nakikita mo. So you have all of these different funds that you can choose from. Now, ano yung mga differences ng mga funds na to? If you're going to see it here, since aggressive nga yung type ng investor profile ko, uunahin nila mga aggressive funds dito sa taas. Then, you also see that there are some conservative funds tulad itong Atram Peso Market Fund. Then, you also have the moderately aggressive funds, di ba? Medyo mid. And then those are all of the different types. If you're going to look into it, guys, di ba? What I recommend here, whenever you start investing, una mong titingnan, definitely, gagamitin yung Atram Global Technology Feeder Fund as an example. If I open it, di ba, lalabas dito yung parang notes and the fund information. So parang ano ba yung fund na to? So for example, when I look into the Atram Global Technology Feeder Fund, okay, etong graph na to, nakita ko dito, past 12 weeks, ito yung performance niya. Ito yung unit price niya. Diba? As you can see here, etong graph, diba, may 400, 420. This is the net asset value per unit, which is your NAV po. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na when you buy these type of funds, you buy a unit of it. So parang etong unit na to, for now, nasa 403.12 pesos siya as of November 19. So ito yung price na if I buy a unit, ito yung price na babayaran ko. Diba? To own one unit of this. This NAV po, guys, can go up and down depending on the market. Kaya nakita mo yung graph na to, diba? Okay, may taas and then may baba siya. So it depends on the market. It can go up or it can go down. Now, and then guys, you'll also see here, fund picks. So ang fund picks niya, meaning kung saan ini-invest ng fund manager na yan. It invests in Microsoft, Apple, Alphabet, Samsung as well. Diba? So you know that technology feeder fund siya, tech yung ini-investan niya. So, yun siya, gusto ko tumakyat yung boses ko, tech yung ini-investan niya. So, that's how it is. Diba? That's how it looks like. And then, sa baba naman ito, may fund overview here. Minimum amount to invest is 1,000 pesos. Minimum sell order is 1,000 pesos as well. Minimum maintaining balance is 500 pesos. And you see the past 1 year return, up siya ng nasa 18.67%, which is very high, di ba? So, minimum amount to invest, meaning magkano yung pinakamababa mo to buy one or to invest in this fund, which is 1,000 pesos. On the flip side, to sell it, ang pinakamababa mo kailangan ibenta rin when you're going to, kung ayaw mo na to, gusto mo maging pera na yon, you have to sell minimum 1,000 pesos worth rin as well. So, yun po ang itsura nito. That's how to understand quickly in a glance, ano ba yung fund na to. Now, if you want to look into, let's say, more detail of this, meron dito yung fund performance, risk, and declaration. So, here you can see all of the different, in more details kung kamusta yung fund na to. Ano pa ba yung other things? I recommend, yes, try mong pasadahan rin. If you're going to see it here, di ba? Atram yung nagmamanage ng fund nito. And then, yes, mostly in a lot of funds, guys, meron yang management fee or mga fees, mga trust fees, yung mga other fees niyan, meron po siya. So for this, go with the most lowest fees. Siyempre, kumikita yung mga investment companies na to, di ba? So dun sila kumikita sa mga trust fees, accounting fees, audit fees, basta may mga fees yan. Usually sa 1.5% yan. Pero yung iba pa minsan mataas. So go with syempre, the lowest one. And then, when you read this pa, guys, if you're going to scroll all of these different things, here sa baba, if you're going to see it here, okay, kita mo yung fund value niya, di ba? Tingnan mo, since April 2018, tingnan mo, from 90 pesos, oh my gosh, now, nasa 400 plus. Imagine if nag-invest ka dati. Ang laki, di ba? And you'll see here, when you scroll down, at yung favorite part ko here, top 10 holdings niya. Taiwan Semiconductor, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Samsung, Ericsson, Marvell, Workday, Texas Instrument. Doon mo makikita saan nag-i-invest yung funds na to. So, that's why very important na tingnan mo rin yung mga details na yan here. If you like this type of fund, you trust it, ganyan, sabi mo, ay gusto ko to, I believe in it, then why not click on your buy button? So, kung gusto mo na siya, go, by all means, bumili ka na because you believe in it. My personal saying is also, if you believe in the company, you believe in the product, you believe it, alam mo for the long term, invest in it. Pag hindi, then don't. If you don't understand naman, then don't invest in. Pag naintindihan mo siya, go. So for example, ito, I want to buy it. I click on buy. And then pinaka-minimum niya, di ba, is 1,000 pesos. So kailangan 1,000 pesos rin yung bilhin ko. And then, I'll see na approximate binibili ko is 2.48. Kasi di ba guys, it's 1,000 divided by the NAV po, which is 400 plus. So nasa 2.4806 units yung mabibili ko. And then click on next. And then it will confirm na gusto mo ba ito bilhin. I click on I agree. And then confirm. And then your order has been placed. Now, when you're going to place an order, guys, do note ha, kailangan when you place the order, ang importante dito is meron siyang market opening time or may market time siya. So usually, market hours lang siya. Diba? Para siyang banking hours. Usually, Mondays to Fridays. Pag weekends, wala po siya. It will be moved to the next market day or banking day. So for this, or diba, nag-place yung order ko, and then, tingnan mo, sometimes, buy order complete, like this one, nag-buy ako ng November 24. Pero, diba, usually 5 business days daw talaga siya kasi ma-affect yung holiday, whatever. Okay, then buy order complete will be December 1, 2025. So, sometimes, it can be as fast, let's say, as a few days or 1 day. Tapos paminsan naman, medyo matagal. So, okay lang yan. And then, if okay ka na, click on OK. Or you can also schedule auto-invest. That's one good thing here. So, when you're okay, just click on OK. Now, dito mo makikita rin as well. If you want to invest in other products naman, guys, check it out. I just use that as an example. Pero let's use one example as more of a moderate risk, which is the peso bond fund naman. Sa peso bond fund, tingnan nyo, kung nakita nyo yung graph dito, very flat. Meaning nito kasi it's a moderate, steady returns. It invests in bonds, di ba? Philippine government securities, which is steady returns kasi talaga siya. Government-backed. Siyempre, hindi siya sobrang pumapalo na, wow, 20% growth, ganyan-ganyan. Hindi. Kaya lagi siya sa mo, 1-year return niya, 6%. Because steady. Diba? Slow and steady. This one, if you more of gusto mo steady yung return mo, steady yung growth mo, tapos medyo, diba, retired ka na, gusto mo safe yung pera mo, kasi may gusto kang hugutan lang every year, tapos mababa na rin cost of expenses mo, cost of living mo, this is a good fund that you're going to invest in as well. Diba? So, that's how you do your investment, diba? So, some of the important mo lang dyan, processing time mo is definitely buy and sell is not instant. It will depend on your NAV po per day on the price. And then, guys, settlement takes a few business days. Kaya nakita mo kanina, 5 business days rin naman siya. Now, no PDIC insurance ito. Hindi kasi siya bangko na savings product. So, hindi po siya PDIC insured, katulad ng mga savings sa mga digital banks na PDIC insured of up to 1 million peso per depositor, diba? Per bank, diba? Parang ganun siya. So, that investment to, guys, it does carry risk, and of course, be aware of that. Lahat ng investment type does carry risk. May aggressive lang, more risk, may iba naman less risk lang. You can win, you can also lose. And of course, some other important things. Now, some funds mo may minimum maintaining balance. Katulad kanina, nakita mo, di ba, 500 yon. Some might not have as well. And then, guys, when you buy something and when you sell something, pag inokay mo na yan, you have to push through with it kasi hindi na nakakancel yun. Meaning, nabili na talaga siya. Ganun yung importante niyan. Other things that I want to share with you based on my performance, and kasi nga, I had also shot a video for this. Look at my total portfolio value now, which is 38,340.36. Etong tatlo lang yung meron ako because nasa GCash ako ngayon, di ba? And if I'm going to share with you, if you're going to look into all of my different transaction history ko dito, my transaction history here, the total na nabili ko back then is only 30,550 pesos. But I started, if you're going to see it here, since 2021 nung nag-launch tong product na to. But hindi na ako naging consistent because I was investing in different types of platform ko. Diba? Hindi lang ako dito nakafocus. It's because, eto, ginagamit ko as example because it's the easiest, and for me, lahat tayo may GCash. So, it's a good way to start talaga. And then, ang van value ko right now, total portfolio value ko is 38,340.36, which is a 25% increased growth. Diba? Which is like 8,000 pesos yung kinita ko. Sobrang laki nun, diba, guys? And that's just like me sometimes investing, sometimes trying it out dahil gumagawa ako ng video para sa inyo para maitutunan. That's the value of it, diba? Oh my gosh, 8,000 pesos. Hindi ko nga naalala na magkano na yung growth nun. And through the years, pataas lang siya ng pataas. And iniwan ko lang yung pera ko dyan. That's the potential of investing, and diba? That's the potential of growth. If you stick to one thing, remain consistent, and you are not timing the market, meaning hindi ko hinahabol magkano or maganda ba yung market. Basta I consistently invest and also make sure na, guys, the time in the market rin, meaning gaano katagal ako nandyan. Almost 5 years yung pera ko dyan, pero iniiwan ko lang siya. Time in the market beats timing the market. Meaning, the longer I am in the market is better than, rather than waiting for a time na, uy, bumagsak, then bibili ako. Yun yung lagi sinasabi nila. For me, when you want to invest, be consistent. Don't time the market. And just be in the market and do it kaagad. Kasi yun yung importante dyan. And one more thing before we go, if you notice here, may schedule your auto-invest tayo dito. Sa schedule your auto-invest, if ever gusto mo every month mag-i-invest yan, pwede mong gawin yan. Diba? For example, magkano gusto mo? Okay, 1,000 pesos a month. And then every week ba siya or every month siya? And then kailan on the day of the month, may mo siya i-schedule sa sweldo mo. And if you're okay with it, agree and then set schedule. Meaning, every time na kailangan dumating yung sweldo mo, you can definitely auto-invest. That's one good thing that you can use technology to help you build that habit. Okay, final reminder here, guys. Number 1, make sure that you understand the investment product. Intindihin mo. That's why I create this vlog. I'm not gonna tell you na invest in these type of products. Invest in this type of funds. Because our profile might be different. Our goals are different as well. Ano ba yung personal goal mo? Is it growth? Then maybe potential aggressive yan. Is it stability? Then dapat baka dun ka sa moderate. Is it middle? Then baka moderately aggressive ka. So understand yourself, friend. Understand your personal goals rin. Ano ba yung gusto mo? Ano yung goal mo while you're investing? But also, need to know the product as well. I hope na padali ko yung video na to. And I hope na intindihan nyo kung ano yung itsura niya. Ba't ko siya gusto? Bakit siya potentially might be a good investment vehicle sa'yo? That's one. Number 2, guys, make sure yung investment fund mo is separate talaga. Hindi siya yung savings mo, hindi siya emergency funds mo. Kailangan talagang for your investment lang talaga siya. Number 3, you can start small. You can start for as low as 50 pesos or 1,000 pesos. Diba? Ang kagandahan kasi dyan, when you start small, at least maintindihan mo siya. Diba? Pumasok ka. But, you have to do number 1 and number 2 first. Hindi porket gusto ko, napanood ko to ngayon, gagawin ko. No. Intindihin mo. Basahin mo. You will take some time. I did some time research talaga kung nababasahan yung tinitingnan ko. Each of that, sinascan ko talaga siya. Yes, nakakatamad. But, you need to know it eh. There's no easy way to learn it if you don't read through it and check it yourself as well. So, importante rin to understand that was. Number 4, consistency is key. If you set investment days ko, invest today, invest ka today. Diba? Every month, you need to be consistent. No matter how big or how small, kailangan consistent yan. I was never consistent back then, kaya lagi ko sinasabi consistency. Kaya drill down ko talaga na importante yung consistency. Kasi if you don't be consistent, parang okay, one time lang yung pera mo dyan. Sayang yung potential growth mo eh. Na parang hala, isipin mo every month ka naglagay dyan kahit tig 50 pesos, 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos, magkano na kaya portfolio value mo ngayon? So, importante yun. And then, last but not the least, number 5. Importante, think of it for the long term. Think of it for your growth in the long term as well. Wag yung market nag-fear, nag-monger na parang, hala, bumagsak yung market, do I sell na? Do I sell? Do I ganun? Like what a lot of people say, time in the market beats timing the market. Diba? Wag porket narinig mo lang siya. Oh my God, I've been there, done that. Siyempre nakita ko, oh my God, magsak yung market ko. Especially nung US, nagkaguluhan nung April. Oh my gosh, pulang-pula lahat, down 30%. Pero it recovered. If we're going to put a study here for S&P 500 companies, diba, in the US, yung mga nag-invest nun, usually ang returns na yan is nasa 10% consistently. And even Warren Buffett, who loves it, diba? Warren Buffett beats even the best investors, mga stockbrokers na yan. And when he did, let's say, competitions with them, siya pa rin na nanalo. Because slow and steady, even the boring type of investment niya, wins. Why not learn from him, diba? Rather than learning from the more glitzy, glamorous na, ang gagaling ng mga stock brokers niya, kala mo anong sumisigaw sa floor, mga Wall Street, ganyan-ganyan. Why not be a Warren Buffett, diba? Na sobrang daming pera, simple life, pero solve for life. Ay, ganda ng linya ko na yun. Ang ganda yan. Ngayon ko lang naisip yan. That's how it is, diba? And of course, since napanood mo tong video na to up until this part, syempre nag-iisip pa magkano ba yung kaya ko. I wanna give to at least 3 winners. Diba? I'm gonna give you your first, if wala ka pa, I wanna give you the 1,000 pesos to start either your G-Stock funds. 1,000 pesos each. So, 3 winners yan. All you have to do and comment is basically, papahirapan ko ng konti to. Because syempre, I need to know that talagang naintindihan mo. I want to know kung ano yung naging risk profile mo. And I need to know kung ano yung risk profile mo and kung ano talaga yung funds na gusto mong i-investan. If ever you get this 1,000 pesos. And of course, I will be announcing the winner 2 weeks from the posting of this video. Bakit 2 weeks ang sinabi ko? It's because guys, syempre hindi ko alam kung kailan ko siya mapopost. Pero I do hope mapopost natin siya kaagad ng maaga. But that's it. Bibigyan ko kayo nun. 1,000 pesos for 3 winners. All you have to do, let me know your risk profile and ano yung first fund na bibilihin mo as well. Guys, I do hope naging makabuluhan tong video na to. Remember, I want to close it out with this lang. Kaya natin siya. I think every Filipino can do it. Filipinos should invest. Because, guys, at the end of the day, wala tayong pwedeng asahan. I don't usually say these types of things. But, you know, if you want to get hold of your future, a better future for yourself, you want to be financially ready, kaya natin siya. We have to do concrete steps. Action. Hindi siya magiging madali. Wala akong sinasabing madali siya. But kaya natin siya. And I've seen a lot of you do those and take the best step for your life, which is making that right and sound financial decision. Kaya. Kung kaya mo, kaya ko, kaya nating lahat yan. We just need to take that first step. Comment it down below. And of course, I'll see you on the next vlog.